This is Eric Mwathe with Mwathe.com, November 12th, 2008. Market is currently trading down 326 points on the Dow with 1 hour left to go on the trading day. I have one idea at the very tail end of this video that I would like you to take a look at because I think it presents an incredible opportunity in this marketplace. I'll explain to you how we are going to play it. And I also think you should move before tomorrow's open for a good pop, and I'll explain why also. So watch for the idea at the tail end of this video, explaining why you should take advantage of that stock pick. Now let's go straight to the charts, and I'm not surprised what the markets are doing. Down 325 with probably more to come by the end of the this day trading day. I really don't know. Nobody is ever sure, but the market's been down this week. S&P down 10%. No surprise at all. No surprise at all. Let's go straight to the charts. Now this is the XLF. Now one of the reasons why throughout the course of this day I've really been looking at the charts short term to see whether we were going to get a rally out of this price channel support lows on the XLF. So we might, as it's very possible. I mean, this is where you start really have to start watching the shorter time frame price channels like the hourly and the 30-minute charts, just to see whether there's something internally that is telling you that this might end up being support. Now it's also important because maybe this is when we break this support on this, which has held throughout the last year, this price channel lows. If we break lower, then this is going to be again an indication that this market is very weak, very weak. So it's something we can watch to see what's coming down the pipe. And also you'll notice that the RSI support lines on the XLF, we are right at support. Now again, we might find support there and try and rally off this area. At the same time, the market weakens and we crack that support, and then this is going to turn out to be day one of a sell-off, or many more to come in the coming days. It's never a straight line downwards, but if we end up breaking these support lines on the RSI, friends, you need to put on some more short position and profit from it. Let me take a look at that's pretty much it, and we see it's losing support level when compared. I mean, it's losing this line, which is a comparison performance to the S&P 500. So it's really weak compared to the general market there, the financial sector. Surprise, surprise, right? Anyway, so again, this is the XLF hourly chart. Now what was actually making me consider the possibility of a snapback rally is if we hold this price channel lows, and I do not know. I'm gonna keep you posted, but for now it's just something we have to watch, or we break through and crack through this support, which is gonna lead to excess new weakness in the market. Also notice that as the price came down the last couple of hours, going back a few days, the RSI was forming this kind of a positive divergence, and sometimes that can lead to snapback rallies. And so I've been watching that all day. So we can either crack or we find a snapback rally. I don't know how long it's going to last. It's just something we have to always keep our eye on. So in other words, if you have a position, you got to be ready to take it out if you're short, if the market starts turning around with a heavy bid to it. And as always, as I said, I'm going to do my level best to keep you guys posted on what we should do throughout the course of the day. Now, this is the XLF weekly chart, and one of the reasons why I still remain bearish on this market is because the weekly chart is now at weekly closing lows. If we close around these levels for the week, below October lows, so this is fresh breakout to the downside. Typically that means there's more to come, but we haven't closed the week. So, you can't assume that it's going to be that way. But if we close here for the week, that's a breakdown. It's been a 4-week basing period, and now we are back to lows that this market has not seen in a while on the XLF. This is Dow Jones Wilshire 5000, tracks the world market. You see that price channels support or resistance that I've been talking about for the last couple of days has held, and now we are headed lower. Almost seems very easy when you think about it, but it's not. And now we are the RSI support line is being busted, so this does become probably day 1 or day 2 of a potential downdraft to the oversold area around here. So there's probably more downside in this market to come if this instrument keeps taking its RSI to 30 level and below. And we also noticed that the MACD is just now about to crack. It's actually now just confirmed turnaround, and it's now headed to a crossover, which is going to be another indication that this move in the market is just fresh. It's like, the way I can phrase it in your mind is, think of this as walking into October with more downside to come.